Yeah, this is inside the grid. You will always find this type of, configuration of data will be massive like this if it is a real model. Okay, but that's not the point of this exercise. And then let's continue to props, which is very important. Okay, no echo is actually not very important here. Okay, we can neglect this actually. And then SWOF, this is actually relative permeability table. This column is water saturation, relative permeability for water, relative permeability for oil, and then capillary pressure. And then density for oil, water, and gas. And then this is for the dead oil with constant compressibility. And then this is the PVT for the water, reference pressure, formation volume factor, compressibility, and then viscosity. And then rock compressibility, the keyword is rock. And then this is very important for polymer injection, PLY adds. This is actually to specify polymer adsorption. Okay, so that's why we have local polymer concentration here for the first column, and the second column will be adsorb polymer concentration. Because when you inject polymer, some polymer will be adsorbed on the pores. Okay, which basically when we inject alkaline, we will reduce the polymer adsorption, which will improve the performance. And then you have also there a new keyword for us, ply rock. This keyword actually specifies rock properties for polymer flood. Okay, and you will get this kind of information, of course, by laboratory. So the first column will be dead pore space. And then number 2 here must be residual resistant factor for this rock. And then this will be mass density of the rock, adsorption index. 1 for desorption can take place if polymer concentration decreases in the grid block. And 2, we will prevent desorption. Okay, so if you select 1, if you choose and type in 1, desorption, the desorption of polymer can take place if polymer concentration decreases in the grid block. But if you put 2 there, then basically all the polymer will be there. Not all, but the adsorbed polymer will be there. There will be no desorption. Okay. And lastly, it is maximum polymer adsorption value in kilogram per kilogram or pound per pound. Here, basically we have 2 package because the data set, the case actually for 2 regions case, where in region 1 will be, will not consider anything about surfactant, but region 2 we will consider surfactant. But actually that's for the later case. Still we maintain the 2 region in this case, but because we do not deal with surfactant, the 2 regions means nothing, right? The 2 regions will be meaningful where when we have surfactant later on, but because here we only have polymer, it will be nothing. And even in this polymer and this keyword ply rock, you can see the same exact value. And here, if we check the fluid properties, for the relative permeability, we have 2 regions, but region 2 will be only meaningful in, high concentration of surfactant. But because we don't have any surfactant here, so region 2 will be meaningless. And only region 1 will be, applicable. And then PVT for water,